y'all, come look at this.
Welcome back, pool fans. Today, we are diving into 12 incredible runouts from the legendary Efren Reyes and uncovering why he is and will always be the greatest pool player of all time. Stick around till the end and see the magic for yourself. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's dive in.
You're not arrogant, you're not being conceited. Do you think you were the best player to ever live?
No.
What?
Other people say that, not to me.
I know, not you, but I know you'll never say it. You're not that type of person, and I know that that's why everybody loves you so much.
It's been down off the 8. Yep, off the 8.
Oh, he might not like this.
He might like it real wise. We're really shifting down the line here, making sure it gets square.
And so, let's begin this amazing journey as we break down Efren's best runouts here in the Ultimate 10-Ball Challenge in 2013.
I tell people learn how to play left-handed when you're practicing. Practice left.
Efren faces the Filipino-Canadian star,
So smooth.
the Lion, Alex Pagulayan.
No, he was trying to play.
This is such a complicated layout.
Wow, nice shot.
That's why he shot the two that way.
Nice
And the 60-year-old Efren Reyes is taking his time trying to figure it all out. One problem here is the 6 ball, especially with the 7 sitting way down the table.
Get it?
I think he might have checked that up a little inside too.
Let's see
That's it slows
how he
the
chooses to handle this.
position, so.
Okay, 6 and he's going to do what you said. No, he
Well,
did what I said.
Yes, he did.
Look at the angle he got. Not
Yeah.
much.
Efren knew right away he landed on the wrong side of the 6 ball. Ideally, he wanted to be on the other side for a better angle. Let's see how he solves it.
Shoot the 7 in the right-hand corner.
Well, he's powering up with some side spin, so I guess he's going to try to spin down off the 8. Yep, off the 8.
Oh, he might not like this.
He might like it real
Oh, he
well.
might love it.
Yeah.
Wow, what a shot. Efren drops the 6 in the side and loads it up with a right hand spin and perfectly anticipates the carom of the 8, creating the angle to bring the cue ball down table for the 7 ball next. And just like that, from a difficult layout, the table now looks almost wide open. He just has to connect the dots.
Concessions allowed.
And that's how you run 10 ball rack, an absolute masterclass from the magician.
Rest， 接2号球，接到概率变成一个吊球。
And we head to rack 2 here in the 2004 World All-Stars Invitational, where Efren Reyes faces Taiwan's Chin Ching Kang. Now Kang might think he got a lucky roll here after a miss on the 2 ball. But just watch what Efren does next.
Rest， 接2号球，接到27碰进，概率苦笑了啊！
没办法，厉害就是厉害。这
Wow, Efren pulls off a 2-7 combination kick shot and immediately takes control, following it up with a smart defensive play.
接的点真是准。
换他做吊球了。哇！准备解对面啊，这个球啊，因为这个球在这。
We're still in the same match and Kang attempts a safety on the 1 ball here.
现在
But watch what Efren does next.
吊球。
This is a very interesting event, a team-based invitational. where top players from around the world teamed up to face a Chinese Taipei all-star team in 9-ball competition. The World All-Stars team included stars like Efren Reyes, Francisco Bustamante, Alex Pagulayan, Earl Strickland, and others, and they battled the Taiwanese team over multiple matches in what was sometimes called the World Stars Invitational Team Cup. The World Stars team won this event, defeating the Chinese All-Stars team 13-7. And so we move on to the next rack, where Efren Reyes goes up against the great Shane Van Boening at the Derby City Classic 2017. And this is such a tight match. Efren is on the heel here, leading 8-6. And out of nowhere, Shane misses the 2-ball badly. But somehow he lands in a bit of a lucky position, leaving Efren without a direct shot on the 2. But this is exactly where Efren specializes. Efren pulls off a pinpoint 2-rail kick, sinks the 2-ball, and now lines up a shot for that 3 next. Remember, Efren is on the heel at this point, and if he can run this out, he'll beat America's top player, Shane Van Boening, at 64 years old. And just like that, Efren Reyes takes the match 9-6 against Shane Van Boening, an incredible win for the 64-year-old legend.
Hall of Famer. 12 and next to 4. To the 3 times for the match against the genius. Hall of Famer.
And now let's move on to a very controversial match, where Efren Reyes faced Earl Strickland at the 2003 World Pool Masters Championships.
The hardest word could come from the man in play now.
Thrives.
And here, Earl Strickland smashes the cue ball with his stick as he was about to scratch, showing so much emotion,
Inclined at times to maybe draw parallels with Alex Higgins and Strickland, but
while Efren Reyes stays calm, ready to run the table.
Alright, the odd outburst like that, it makes them fall foul of refs all over the place. Actually, I think part of just, I don't think there's gamesmanship when Strickland verbalizes or
Mistake there from Efren Reyes. He angrily touched the side of the cushion afterwards, pointing out where he actually wanted the cue ball to hit, as opposed to getting into a contact with the 8-ball. Oh, very closely looking on, making sure that... Well...
Efren sinks the long shot on the 7, but now he's partially hooked behind the 9. Earl was looking sharp and ready to pounce until this happened next.
Massive shot coming in now, making it very difficult to take this chance. Reyes. Judge Grab eliminate! And a lot of Filipinos in there, happy with it too. This for 7-5. Out of the pocket! Aimed at the heart of the Stricklands! Reyes Road Showdown fans on a roll now!
And Earl Strickland was definitely not happy about that.
Well, we'll know right away. Well, it goes in the... Well, he broke him. Oh, wow. You see how they used the jump cue? They line it.
And let's move on to the next rack, where Efren faces the volcano Renato Alcano at the 2007 US Open 9-ball championships. Here Efren is left with a shot on the 1 ball, but the big problem is the 2 ball, which is tightly clustered with other object balls. Now watch how he finds a solution.
Balls right now, and they're going to have to be developed.
Well, we'll know right away.
Oh, look at this.
It goes in the. Well, he broke him.
Oh, wow. What can you say about that shot? Looking around, everybody here is smiling. They can't believe Reyes has developed him with that effort.
Wow, look at this. Efren loads the cue ball with tons of backspin, sinks the 1 ball and uses the perfect angle to slide the cue ball into the cluster, breaking up the 2 ball and leaving himself a perfect shape on the next shot.
What he did there. That cue ball was alive. Maybe he's not hungry anymore.
And with that shot, Efren opened up the rack for a high percentage run out. Efren Reyes has won the US Open Championships twice. First in 1994, taking the 9-ball title by defeating Nick Varner in the finals.
I think Efren
Saw that first stroke where he drew the ball and opened
And
up
then
the
in
2.
2000, winning the 1 pocket event by defeating Larry Neville in the finals.
and back for the... He feasted on the remain. Efren Reyes back on level terms now.
Okay, lead to break. Nothing doing. Everyone will have a shot at the 1. Moving far off.
And now, we move on to another interesting rack from the 2006 Asian 9-ball Tour, where Efren faced Li Hiwen of China.
Going at it. Opposite side, that's a great shot.
There's plenty of room.
Let's see if he can find the 3. Yes, it is. The 3, unobstructed.
Now the problem in this rack is the 5 and 6 balls.
Doesn't mind that.
And even the experienced commentators didn't see this shot coming. Watch this.
I think he's just going to play the white off the 5, but then...
Some split action here, and good job. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
Efren carams the 6 off the 5 ball, setting up a perfect 5 to 9 combination to finish the rack.
I didn't see it, did you?
No, not me. Like he put them there.
Okay, Efren. Fooling everybody. Gets the 5-9 combination.
Now, this next rack is going to totally blow your mind. Efren faced Estonia's top player Dennis Grabe at the 2014 World 9-ball Championships in Qatar. Now watch carefully as Efren lines up a very unique shot on the 3 ball.
What?
Efren has very limited options here, with the cue ball almost kissing the 3, but somehow he pulls off a brilliant defensive play behind the 9. Of course, the magician isn't done yet. Watch this. And this is where pure magic happens. Watch closely.
Yeah, I got lucky on this one.
Wow, brilliant shot after brilliant shot. How on earth is Efren able to pull this off?
To the left. Perfect. Hits the 8 ball. Look at that shot. What a great shot by Efren Reyes. Hits the ball solidly.
And now we move on to the exciting 2001 Tokyo Open 9-ball championships, with Efren facing Warren Kiamko in the semi-finals. Now Efren comes off a strong break. Watch how he handles the 2-ball here.
Try to break open these 2 balls. Low left hitting. It's just a little bit of left. Perfect. Hits the 8 ball. Look at that shot. What a great shot by Efren Reyes. That's some of the kind of play you're going to see from this fellow here. He's called the magician. Hitting the 2 ball back toward the center of the table. And he caught a bad break there. He hit the 5 ball. He did not plan on hitting the 5 ball.
However, Efren did not get a good look on the 3 ball here.
Side rail trying to make this ball. Okay, he hits it successfully, and look at the cue ball coming down behind the 8 ball, and there's a lucky break. He did not play that, folks.
Efren goes for a kick shot and somehow gets a lucky roll, pinning Kiamko behind the 8.
He tried to hold it up and just couldn't. It was in the way. It was unbelievable. What a nice break for Efren Reyes. Front of the table. Okay, we'll point the phone. This opportunity here to go ahead in the match.
A very good kick shot attempt from Warren, but Efren now has ball in hand on an open table.
Angle on the 7 ball. A little easy on that, but he's okay.
This event was actually one of the biggest payouts of Efren Reyes' career, reaching $160,000 for winning the championships. That's equivalent to about 8.9 million pesos. Pool fans, if you have made it this far, please leave a like and drop a comment with the country you're tuning in from, so we can greet you and give you a shout out. Thanks.
NANI?お前はもう死就进攻哦，左上角底带。对，他会选择灌球，好球！你再看母球，哇，这个球真是。
And now we are at the 2016 Asian 9-ball Championships, with Efren facing Japan's top player, Hayato Hijikata.
但是可以说我们公认全世界送杆最柔的选手。
This is a really interesting rack. Just watch how Efren runs this out.
再灌一次，再看他的母球控制怎么样，真的是漂亮。
After banking the 1 ball, Efren nails another bank on the 3, leaving perfect position for the 4 ball. Down the table.
62岁，如果我们这个
It's amazing that even at 64 years old, Efren Reyes has defeated Hayato Hijikata in this match by a comfortable margin.
There it is. Great shot by Efren.
And now let's return to the Tokyo Open 2001. Here's another amazing rack from the great Efren Reyes.
First shot looks out. There it is. And that's why Efren let him have it, because he knew it was going to go.
This is a tricky layout with the 2, 3, 4, and 5 clustered together.
Perfect. 5, and make sure you hit it. There he goes. Hit it on the edge.
But watch how Efren Reyes solves it with a single shot.
Ball in the same pocket, most likely. Look out. Let's make it behind 9. He's playing a kick shot here. He's playing 2 balls. Hammer off the ball, break open those balls down here. Off the 4 and the 5. There it is. Great shot by Efren. That opens the rack up.
And with this shot on the 2 off the 4, the layout opens up completely.
Great shot. Careful not to come too far.
What a brilliant play from Efren.
Just slows right down. You can see the screen, but he killed it. He was fine. Okay.
Pool fans, if you want part 2 of this breakdown, hit subscribe and type part 2 in the comments down below. Thanks.
That was one time. You see what he did there? Made quite a stick. I'm way over than him.
Now this one might just surprise you. Here we are at the 2005 US Open, where Efren faced the straight pool king, Mr. 600, John Smith.
Great shot. He has picked up some finesse to go along with his straight shooting. And of course, definitely the master of the kick safe. You know how this all came about? He's kicking him the magician just because of the traps that he can get out of.
Both players are trading tactical shots here. But watch how Efren finishes this rack and shocks the straight pool king, Mr. 600, John Smith.
Two rails in whack it. Man, we're sparring right here. Look at this kick. He returned the favor. Yeah, this is some kind of pool. You want a tactical battle to kick things off? Not many open seats in this arena either. They all come to watch Reyes. That was one at a time. You see what he did there? The other shots he was playing kick safe. And every now and then you don't have a kick safe, so you want.
Now look at this kick from Efren. He hits it full on the face and banks it straight into the corner pocket. And he even gets shape on the next ball.
This is one that if he manufactures
What a shot.
You want to draw first blood.
Winners bracket action on table number 50, Silmar, California, Senor Ernesto Dominguez.
And with that amazing kick shot, Efren now has an open table.
Right edge of your picture there.
He just needs to run it out.
Yeah, and look at the angle he got. You want to get past the side, and that's what he did.
Pool fans, are you a player or just a fan? Drop a comment with player or fan. Thanks.
Let's Efren Reyes open his account.
He made it inside on a kiss.
He hit it straight in the face.
Now this one might really shock you. Efren is up against the late Mika Immonen at the 2004 US Open 9 ball.
I wouldn't play safe all the way here.
That's what he did, and it's going to be a decent one.
Mika plays a safe on the 2 ball here, but still leaves a long open shot for Efren.
He's trying to do that, though. See, this was the problem, all the obstruction.
Now Efren cuts the 2 ball in, but on the follow through, the cue ball glances off the 9 ball on the way back, leaving it trapped behind the 8 ball. For many, this would be trouble, but for Efren, it's time for some magic.
Pink ball and then spin it back in. He hit it. He hit
Not
it.
only did he hit it,
He made it inside on a kiss.
he hit it straight in the face.
Oh boy.
You know, you say, boy, you got lucky, but sometimes you earn it.
But maybe I get lucky.
Wow, Efren hits the 3 ball full and banks it 3 rails into the side pocket, leaving perfect shaped on the 4 ball next. This match is one of Efren Reyes' most incredible performances. He played almost flawlessly, defeating Mika Immonen 7-0 in just over 30 minutes. Yes, 30 minutes. At this time, Efren Reyes was simply unstoppable, winning nearly every major tournament in the USA. Now this one is one of my favorites. Efren Reyes versus Jim Rempe in the 1996 Pro Tour semifinals.
He just did it.
It's a heel-heel match with Efren under intense pressure, working the table like only he can.
The crowd is going crazy with every shot that this guy makes.
I think he's got to go forward.
The winner goes to the championship.
Did he hit it? He didn't hit it.
He's a little bit soft.
He didn't hit it hard.
Boy, he's got to make a great shot.
Oh
He's
my
frozen
God.
on the rail.
Now watch how Efren Reyes shocks everyone with his out-of-nowhere shot on the 7 ball.
Rempe was down 9-4, came back and won. What makes you think he can't make that 7 over in the corner?
Oh, he can. He can, but it's not easy, especially when the score is what it is. Oh my God, he hit it 1,000,000 miles an hour. He hit it 1,000,000 miles an hour. I don't know how he did that. The crowd is going crazy here. I don't know how he did that.
He almost...
Even the most experienced commentators had no idea what just happened. Can you believe this shot? How do you even pull off that shot in this situation? Efren sinks the 7 ball and leaves perfect shaped on the 8 ball next.
Oh my God.
And wins the match.
Look at the crowd going crazy. The crowd is going crazy.
I love it.
Everybody's going crazy.
11-10.
What a match.
Reyes outlasted
Ovation.
And that's it, Bull fans. If you loved this video, smash that like button and subscribe if you enjoy watching Efren Reyes. If this video hits 1,000 likes, we'll drop part 2 of this breakdown series. See you in the next video, and God bless everyone.
Do you think that you were the best player to ever live?
No, I don't know, because I saw a lot of good players.
Let me ask you that again. I need you to be honest with me. You're not arrogant, you're not being conceited. Do you think you were the best player to ever live?
No.
So who do you think was?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. Who's the best?
Yeah. Well, you know we think you're the best player to ever live. We don't think, actually.
That's the only to other people say that, not to me.
I know, not you. I know. I just wanted you to hear. I just wanted to hear you say it, but I know you'll never say it. You're not that type of person, and I know that that's why everybody loves you so much. 71 years old. I still think you play incredible.